Growing up, I moved around a lot from California to Utah to New York to a little bit in Idaho. And for me, it was always very important that I have friends because I am a very social, I love to talk, I'm a very social person, but at the same time, that was very hard. At that point in my life, I would do anything that I could to get accepted. My perspective on porn is, I hate it. The first time I saw pornography was when I was 8 years old, and it's not something that I was seeking after. It was something that was brought into my life, not intentionally, and it wasn't something that I wanted. It was really hard getting it into my head that I didn't have to do whatever they asked me to. I didn't have to put myself out there just because I thought that the only way that they were gonna like me was if I let them use my body. And so I ended up getting myself into a lot of situations that were harmful to me, and they ended with rape and just a lot of sexual abuse. The first time I had any sexual abuse or rape was when I was 13 years old, and it was actually on the night of my 13th birthday. As the night progressed on, I could tell the situation was just getting worse and worse, and I can remember a screaming inside of me that I wanted to get out of that situation. At times when I felt like I wasn't good enough and that he didn't want to be with me anymore is when I was like, okay, well, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I was so desperate to feel that love that I turned to pornography to honestly teach me how to keep somebody with my body, and that is so wrong with how it's supposed to be. That's the opposite of how you're supposed to feel, and it was a horrible feeling. Being in a situation where I have been so in love with somebody and wanting to be with them, and knowing that their view on our love was strictly out of pornography made me feel like our love was so fake. And the way that pornography stages itself, the way that pornography shows itself to the world is not the way that anybody is supposed to fall in love. It's not the way that anybody is supposed to love each other. Eventually, when I find the right person and when I find that, I'm gonna be able to love again, and I'm gonna be able to find somebody that really does love me for who I am, and that's what they want from me. And I'm honestly so excited for that moment where I can feel so happy and so safe and so ready to put myself out there and I guess love like that. And I don't necessarily feel like I know what that feels like, but I'm excited to feel it, and I know that I will.